Hello, I'm Ted Hogan, owner and general manager of Dixie Ford, and thank you for chiming into our blog. Today I want to talk about necessary repairs on a car or recommended work. I get a lot of people, a lot of friends asking me all the time, how do I know when a dealer says I need such and such work that it's really necessary? I don't know anything about cars. They could be totally taking us for a ride. Well, there are a few things you can do to protect yourself. First of all, deal with a reputable dealer, someone that's been in business for more than 6 or 8 weeks, and someone that you can try and trust. But some of the concrete things you can do is, if you bring your car in for service and you're just going in for a normal oil change and the dealer all of a sudden starts recommending work, maybe it needs tires, maybe it needs brakes, needs a transmission flush, there's several things you can do to protect yourself. First off, ask them for the old parts back. Say, okay, that's fine, I understand I need brake pads or I need rotors, but I'd like the old parts back, please. That allows you to take the part and look at it. And most parts, especially wear and tear parts, tires, brakes, things like that, you can see they're worn out. It's very obvious to see that they've been worn out. The other thing you could ask the dealer to do is to show you the new part versus the old part. Ask them to show you your car. Walk into the shop with them. Let me see the old brake pad. Let me see the new brake pad. And any layman can tell the difference between a worn out brake pad and a new brake pad. There's measurements on them. You can see sometimes if there's a half a millimeter left of brake pad and you see the new ones have a centimeter brake pad left, well, you need new brake pads. So that's what I would do, is ask for the old parts, ask to see the new parts. Sometimes there's things that are difficult, like electronic parts, but generally those things will have broken and you'll know you'll need it because your car will give you a warning light and you need to go in and they'll tell you it's a module or something, and then when you get the car back, it's working, so you know they've had to replace the right part. Something else you could do to protect yourself is if a dealer calls you and says, okay, you need rotors and you need pads and you need this and that, and here's what the price is going to be, ask for a breakdown between your labor and between your parts. And if you're not comfortable, make a couple of calls to other dealers and say, how much would it be for this job if I needed brakes and rotors for this job, and make sure that the quote is comparable. In most cases, reputable dealers that have been around a long time are far more interested in you being a repeat customer than they are gouging you one time. So we do hear horror stories from time to time, but generally people want you back. Customers, we are more interested in getting you back 10, 15 times as a loyal customer than we are gouging you one time. So I don't think in most cases there's too much to worry about. But those are some of the things you can do. Anyways, have a great day. If you have any questions, please ask the dealer at DixieFord.com or give me a call. It's Ted Hogan at Dixie Ford, and I'd be happy to answer any of your calls. Thank you.